Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. SSS storms ransack EX-OBASEKI'S CSO Akerile's Benin home. Less than 48 hours after he resigned his appointment, no fewer than 28 operatives of the State Security Services (SSS) reportedly invaded the residence of Taiwo Akerile, former Chief of Staff to Governor Godwin Obaseki in Benin City this evening. Well, news reaching us is that SSS came to Akerile's residence. This is the report that we are getting. We're going to get to understand more about what is going on. Akerile was the chief of staff to Godwin Obaseki, who appointed him to be his CSO. But less than 48 hours ago, he just came up with a bombshell saying he's resigning. And he said his reason for resigning is administrative. But we're going to find out, and I will explain to you what we allegedly are hearing regarding the resignation. Let's continue with the news. The operatives were said to have arrested Akerile's personal assistant, Jesper Oluwajoba, who they reportedly used to search Akerile's house. Recall that Akerile resigned his position as Chief of Staff last Friday evening and was replaced by Ite as the new Chief of Staff. It was gathered that SSS operative arrived at his residence at about 5 p.m. in an 18-seater bus with 3 vehicles of operatives coming with them. On arrival, Akerile was not present. A security detail of the governor was said to have called Oluwajoba to come and remove Akerile's personal belongings from his former office. But Oluwajoba replied that he would come to do that on Monday. Not satisfied, the security detail was said to have prevailed on him to come, and the security men were said to have allowed him to remove all his belongings and then followed him home, where he removed his last consignment of Akerile's belongings. At the time of this report, Akerile and Oluwajoba paying line were switched off, while the whereabouts of Akerile was earlier in the day reportedly received visitors in his house was unknown. They called his PA severally that he should come and collect Akerile's personal belongings so that the new chief of staff could resume, but Oluwajoba said he would come for them on Monday. But he insisted, and when they would allow him to remove all his belongings, and he later agreed with them, came and removed all Akerile's personal belongings so the new chief of staff could move in. They ransacked the house and then moved away with the PA and Akerile whereabouts still unknown. A source close to Akerile said he's hiding somewhere. Well, we don't know exactly if he's hiding. This is an alleged information that Akerile is hiding. But news reaching us at the hour is that SSS came, that is the State Security Service, to move Akerile's personal belonging. What I think should be the right thing is, as soon as you say you're resigning, it is important that you leave the office and clear your stuff so that whoever wants to come in, the place is clear for them to come in. You don't need the SSS or DSS or whatever to come and be chasing you, and it becomes like an ugly situation. Don't forget that these people work together. Politics, they say, is dirty, but does it really have to be dirty? You know, if he's resigning, he has his reason for resigning. And guess what? You may think that, yes, God used man to assist you to get into that position. But if the man fails to do what fails to assist you as he should, God can raise another. So I think that we should rather trust God. And if we have done well by the people, let us allow the people decide. But again, in this case, we know that APC have to carry out a primaries, and the primaries is around the corner. It's after that primaries that whoever emerges as the party leader will continue to flag the party ticket come September. So these are matter reaching us at the minute and at the hour that Edo State, there is a lot of fractions. Is already, I can tell you without missing words that there is so much division already in the along the lines. There is so much divisions. The chief of staff wakes up one morning and say, you know what, I'm done, man. I threw up the towel, I'm leaving. So these are some of the things that are really happening in the politics of Edo State. We need to understand what's going on. We need to know exactly what is happening at the minute, because you think that people are not watching. People are watching, and they are saying, and they are hearing what people are saying, and they understand what is going on. My people, it is time for us to really rise up and say the right things into our political system. It is bad when we allow people to dictate what happens in our political system, because what you are saying, if we allow godfatherism to continue, there is no way the health sector or the health system can be better. I can assure you, there is no way, little or no way, because the godfather wants to appoint who they want to appoint. Or they will tell the whoever becomes the governor that you must appoint this person, whether the person is competent or not. And guess what? That's what leads to what it is in the country. The person that is coming in on the back of the godfather, knowing that whoever the governor, whoever the president is, cannot do anything to them. So they behave as they like. They do as they choose, as they pleases, and the state can never, I tell you, move forward. That state can never move forward, because everybody feels that nobody can touch them. They are untouchable. Godfather tells you how to spend the money. So even whoever has been appointed as the governor, as the senator, as everything, and has a godfather, has first of all some debt to pay. So if you get debt to pay, how you want to get savings? Exactly. You understand where I'm coming from. You get debt to pay, and the debtors are seriously pursuing after you. My dear, you go forget about service. You say, let me clear this debt out of my neck. Don't forget that one tenure is 4 years, and depending on the agreement they have signed, and because people are very power driven in Nigeria, they want to get there by all means, by fire, by force. See, it is because of the way our government have made life to seem. Abroad, you see children telling the truth, not because they want to tell the truth, but because they instill value in them. They grow up knowing that telling the truth is part of life. They are not, even if their parents try to make them lie, you can see the children, their disposition is not to tell lies. You can tell that something is not right. You will see the children crying from there, and you ask them, said I should say this, is insisting that I should say this. You could see it in the children that they are not liars. You can see it. But Nigeria, the way the government, the way the whole political system has been structured, everybody comes in and everybody's saying, you have not done anything for your family, or you have not done this, you have not done that. But if you come truly with a servant heart to serve the people of Nigeria, I tell you, Nigerians will be the one to tell the world, say, leave our president, our governor, our senator alone, let him rule us forever. I'm telling you sincerely. For you know what, Nigerians are not asking for too much. We are not asking that you build every one of us a house. No, what we are saying is Nigerians just need the basic necessity of life. And trust me, really, Nigerians are hardworking people. They will not even bother you. Let there be security, number one, good roads, electricity, light, water. Let the school system be international standard. Trust me, you have less people traveling abroad. And guess what? If we can allow our states are well put together so that it begins to attract tourism, guess what? That will create another form of streams of income. It will boost the economy. As people come in, they will eat now. They will stay in the hotel. They will go into the restaurants. They will relate with the people. It can even lead to like intermarriages and the rest. A lot of benefit comes from it. So, and guess what? Transportation system will also receive the benefit. It cuts across. Is it the aviation industry? Is it the local transportation system? Is it the economy? What have you? There will be influx of money into the country, to mention but a few. So what are we talking about? It is high time we start thinking about national development rather than selfish interest. Anyway, my people, this is what I have to say today. What is your take on this matter? Don't forget to like us, to share, and to subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. Don't allow anyone make you feel that you don't have a voice. Be the reason somebody smiles today.